Giving all glory and honor and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKadosh, that belong to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teaching us 100% truth. Shalom to the whole free elect, beginning with the 144,000 and the rest of the men, women, and children. I'm your brother Magun Shalamar. The title of this is Jerusalem is the place of our rest. It's a quick video showing you how Trump and his demons are coming down every day on the children of Israel, and that Israelites should keep in mind that this is not our place of rest. This place we was brought here called America we were brought here for our punishment. So this place is going to be destroyed when Yahweh Shah returns. So this is going to be a fair use. This is not for monetary gain, but for education purpose only. Fair use.
Into the Chicago region. In Oregon, federal immigration agents forced a 17-year-old high school student from his vehicle and abducted him as the teen took a lunch break Friday. Video shows masked ICE agents smashed the driver's side window of a car being driven by Christian Jimenez, a senior at McMinnville High School, who told them he was a U.S. citizen, to which an agent replied, "Get out of the car, and I don't care." Jimenez's brother says the teen was racially profiled and injured by shattered glass. He was taken to an ICE facility in Portland and released later that day. He's been charged with interference or obstruction of an investigation. The U.S.
And as you can see, they don't care. Like the lady said, you can see her saying, she does not care. They do not care if you citizen born or not. If you look like you are an Israelite, then guess what? You're gonna get handled. You'll be put in chains, put in handcuffs, and taken to the prison till they find out who you are. They're not taking your word for it. This guy, this young fella right here was in school, high school student, sitting out of his car for lunch, and they gonna come disrupt his peace he was probably having no idea that his window, the next 5 seconds, his window is gonna be smashed through and being pulled out of his car.
Supreme Court has temporarily restored Texas's new congressional map that's designed to allow Republicans to win up to 5 additional House seats in next year's midterm elections. On Friday, Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito paused a lower court ruling which stated the new map was an illegal racial gerrymander. The High Court has asked plaintiffs to respond by today before a final ruling on the congressional map.
And you see, this is why this place is not our place of rest, because this is what Israel goes back to, thinking they're going to change the laws by voting, by casting their votes, to put somebody in place that's going to replace Donald Trump or replace his authority here in America. But you got to realize, they don't realize that Yahweh, this is part of his plan, that America is falling, it's coming down. This place is being torn by the seam. So this voting, going out and vote for the so-called white man, that means you comfortable in where you live. You got hope in America. You got dreams that America is going to go back to being great again. You trying to help America to be great again, when it's in all against the Heavenly Father's will, against Yahweh's will, man. It's against his will. This so-called white man, his rulership is coming to an end. It's coming to an end very fast. It's Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in the horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek thee Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And that's spiritually what y'all doing when you come in voting and you getting comfortable here in America. You looking for help from Egypt. Egypt is spiritual America. And they stay on horses, meaning they are strong. The Lord bless Esau with the sword. So they are The earth is given into them. The hands of the is given into the hands of the wicked. And Esau, Edom, is the wicked. And they are many. They are very strong because the Lord blessed them with the sword. But you don't realize that he's setting him up. He's setting up Esau to be destroyed. And he's setting up this so-called America that's going to be destroyed, become that lake of fire. You know, this is all temporary. Verse 2, it says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. And that's what Yahushua is doing. Yahushua is doing, man. He already spoken these words that this place is going down, man. America is going to burn. America is going to be destroyed. You know, it's going to become that lake of fire. And he's not going to take back his words. And he's going to, and also doing all the evildoers and the ones who help. The 2/3 is going to be a part of that lake of fire along with the wicked, man. Only ones that's going to be saved out of America, because this is where the majority of the northern tribe and southern tribe is here in the Americas. That's where the majority of the salvation is going to take place, here in Americas. And if you're not part of the elect, you know, and I pray that I'm part of the elect. You know, if you're not part of the elect, you're gonna be caught up in that second death. You know, a part of when that lake of fire and from the ICBM missiles, and from when Yahushua returns with his angels and restoring the places with the chariots and them them laser beams coming from the chariots. It's gonna make that lake of fire. Verse 3, it says, now the Egyptians are men and not God. These fucking devils are not God, man. They want to play God. They want to play the Most High. They trying to play the Most High, starting with the elite of Esau. You know, the top elite, the small hats. So-called Jews call themselves Jews, but are not, but of the synagogue of Satan. The Rothschilds, Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, the DuPonts, the Murdochs, all these high places, these high officials of these Edomites, man, they want to play God, but they are not. And their horses are flesh and not spirit, because Yahushua, when he returns, man, he said, I'm not going to meet thee as a man. Those chariots is not made from the elements of this, what we notice, the elements of from the earth. These elements when the Lord returns, man, he's coming and they can't destroy or touch those chariots, man. Or Yahushua, or them angels. You know, when Yahushua will stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. And that's what's going to happen that day, man. They're going to all fail. They're going to all, you know, perish. Let's get Micah chapter 2, verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. They shall destroy you, even with their sword destruction. That sword destruction, what we're talking about now. That damn, when that damn lake of fire, man, when America is destroyed in an hour. This is not our place of rest. We was brought here to be and pay out our the word keep punishment. The word keeps slipping me, Salakia. This is what we brought to America, to be in punishment. This was a punishment. You know, we was taken from our land, Jerusalem, our motherland, and brought here to play out our punishment. You know, but our punishment had an end to it, and this is the end. It's time for the other nations to pay. This land is polluted. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. America is polluted. This land here is polluted. And this tells you Numbers chapter 35, start at verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land where you are. For for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. This land is polluted. And how we know it's still polluted? Because this land was built on blood, the innocent blood of the northern tribes, man. What did Christopher Columbus do in 1429 or somewhere around in there in the 1400s? He came and conquered and destroyed so many northern tribes, man. You know, what happened 200 years later when the so-called pilgrims came over here? When the pilgrims arrived, what they do to the northern, what they do to the tribe of Gad? They destroyed this place, man. They defiled this place with innocent blood, and it's still polluted. Why? Because it says here, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. And Esau, Edom has not paid. The so-called white man has not shed his blood. That's true reparation. That's the true reparation that we're praying for. You know, the hell with that damn 40 acres and the damn mule. I want your blood. You know, you got to pay back your blood. It said, defile not therefore the land which ye shall not inhabit, wherein I dwell. For I, Yahweh, dwell amongst the children of Israel. So this land is not our place of rest, man. This is not our land. This land is polluted. And Yahweh Shai, when he returns, he's going to burn this motherfucker. This place is going to burn. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. Yahweh's going to have a mercy on Jacob, the southern kingdom, and yet choose Israel, the northern kingdom. That means all of Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them. Them strangers are the foreign Israelite foreigners. That's who the strangers are. They are the Israelite foreigners. It ain't no damn other nations. Because it's going to tell you what's going to happen to the other nations. It says, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. See that? And they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Right, because we was all captives under all the nations, all the other 17 nations. We were held captive. They held us in bondage. They had us as servants. They had us as slaves. Esau, Edom was the worst of the fucking worst, the so-called white man under his captivity, especially captivity in America. They all going into slavery, man. Ain't no damn heathens gonna make it in them chariots. Ain't no damn heathens gonna be gonna be saved. What them two dudes talking about over there in Genesis, talking about the heathens, the heathens gonna be saved. Some of them gonna be saved along with the Israel. They gonna be brought up in them brought up to the chariots. Them fuckers liars, man. Them fuckers are straight lying. They don't know what the hell they talking about. They probably took that fucking bag. They took the bag. It said, they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. We're going to rule over fucking Esau. That same bitch who brought that, you snatched that dude out of the car and all that, said, I don't care. Her ass is going to be part of the captivity, and we won't care. We ain't going to care. Verse 3, it says, it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. Right. He's going to take us out of this place, man. He's going to put us in our rightful home, which is Jerusalem. And we're going to rule over them fuckers, man, the rest of the nations. And I call them fuckers because they ain't nothing. There's like spittle in the Lord's mouth, man. There's like a drop in a damn bucket. They ain't shit. The other nations ain't shit, beginning with Esau, Edom, so-called white man. Their ass is going into slavery. Their ass ain't going to be saved. Saved from what? This is his kingdom. And the rest of the nations under him, they all ruling there in the heavens with him. This is his heaven. What the hell they need to be saved from? They gonna wish they be saved when we put their ass in hardcore labor. Hardcore slavery. Hardcore fucking slavery. It ain't no work going like ISUPK say, oh, they're gonna go to work. They're gonna do some work. Motherfucker, you kiss the boot and all the fuck you want. Your ass is going to hardcore slavery. That shit ain't getting you out of nothing. They ain't saving your ass out of nothing. If you're a heathen, you going into slavery. Kissing the boot ain't doing shit. You ain't getting no type of pass or nothing. Know what the hell they be talking about either. Kissing the boot, gonna do something, gonna lighten up your damn. You going into fucking hardcore slavery, man. We're gonna beat you with a rod of iron, a rod of correction. That's how we're gonna do it. Beat you. Now, like I said, I pray and I hope that I'm a part of the elect, Lord. You know, that's my prayer. That's my hope. That's my prayer. This is Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. It says, but Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. That's our motherland. Not no damn America. It's Jerusalem. That's where the Lord, we come up with them ships. We come out them ships. When Yahweh Shah returns, we come up out them ships and let come out them ships be changed. You know, we put forth in our righteous land, man, Jerusalem. You know, you get Sirach chapter 36, pointers in 13. I'm starting at verse 11. Says, gather all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit thou them as from the beginning. You know, we was always God's chosen from the beginning. O Lord Yahweh, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. Yasha Allah, that's Israel in Hebrew. Yah means he, Shar means prince, Allah means power. We're the prince of power, man. That name means something, and them devils know it. That's why they don't. They hate the Israelites, man. The true men of the Lord, which the truth is in Great Millstone, GMS, the true prophets. That's where the truth comes from. Out of One West, that's where it's out of One West Great Millstone now. It ain't no ISUPK, it ain't no General Yohana, it ain't no Bishop Nate. Now all them cats call themselves Israelites, but the truth is here in Great Millstone. It says, O Lord, have mercy upon the people that are called by thy name, and upon Israel who thou hast named thy firstborn. O be merciful unto Jerusalem, the holy city, the place of thy rest. That's the place of our rest. It's Jerusalem, not no goddamn America. America's going to be destroyed, become that lake of fire. Within 1 hour, the Lord said he's going to destroy this place. It took them damn near 250 years to build it up. In 1 hour, it's going to be destroyed, become a lake of fire. So with that, I hope you was edified. Call halal, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Bashem, Rakar HaKadosh. Double honors again to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom.